Alright, race fans, well, welcome tonight here. We got some stick shifter racing, man, at the Top Hat Comics. And we're back at a traditional road course here tonight. Let me get up some little specs here because they're in qualifying right now. Now we're doing it. We're doing it here on the PlayStation side of things here. There we go. Boom, get your little telemetry. We'll put it on pole tonight. Last week was an interesting race. It was a oval race, and you don't see it very often. Now we're back to a more traditional road race here tonight, which ought to be very, very interesting and very, very good. It hasn't updated my sheet. Give me just a second. All right, folks, here we go. Rob's going to give me a good sheet fixed up for us. Right now, we got qualifying. We got 40 laps here tonight, though. And it looks like qualifying coming to a close. Look who puts it on top. Chase Pierce, man, with Briggs and the Birdman. Last week, they had a race they probably just wanted to forget about. Right here's going to be a good one. Woo! Got a good field, too. They're having a little issue with the tires. Stay tuned with us here, folks. Gonna be a good one. All right, Hensley taking the top spot. Here we go. Green flag. Right. Backside. Green flag. You see right now, you see Miller back here, Donovan. Now remember Donovan, he won last week, so he has to start from the back. All right, Briggs right now. 4-second lead, man. All right, Beard right now. Third man, third. There's Haterade, top 4 drivers. Art, man, he's hanging on there in 5th. Old Racer X, man, then the pyramid alignment machine up in the 6th. Hensley back in 7th. We got Floyd looking good up there in 8th. Greg, Cohen, top hat machine. Dampler right back here, 12th. He had a good race last week. Oh, look at him and Jeff Miller. Back there, Miller. Oh no! Tap went off the track, man. Tapler. Come back on. No harm, no foul, though. Bill Pierce, man, out front in this one. Third man moving up to 2nd. What happened to Briggs? Uh-oh, Briggs falling off just a little bit. He was up there in 2nd place. Now he's having a little trouble. Haterade in the wall. He hated that one. Oh, we saw it. Car just went kapow. See ya. Owen's right there with Floyd. They're going a little tagging a little bit. Trying to get him a beer cider. Reading the comic with a bull sitter. Floyd. Hensley. Park right there in front of him. Briggs fall off just a little bit. He had to slip some. Had to. X right there in front of him. There's Birdman back up front, but boy, he's got a long way to go. 5 seconds to catch that man, Chase Pierce. Meanwhile, Briggs. All right, we got 40 laps here. We got lap 20 we're looking for. It's going to be our stage caution tonight. Watching this huge battle right about 4th, 5th place spot. Briggs, man, you got Art there with him. Art's trying to see if he can't move in and take Racer X. He dive bombs the turn. Boy, Josh with a move right there. Wow. I'm talking about an X says not today. Oh, a little contact. Oh, man, he pushed him out the way. That's what we like, a little aggressive driving. Man, these three, but he left the door open. Oh, he left the door open and couldn't hold on to it. Man. So it's the Josh and Josh show. Racer X is Josh Manis. Josh Art right behind him. Josh and Josh is battling it out with each other. Those two guys, man, are having a huge fight. Right here for 3rd and 4th. Oh, X takes the grass a little bit. That slows him up, unfortunately. Wow. Gonna open the back door up for Ark. Ark's right there side by side duking it out. Yeah, man, this track's a little even with the tire wear too, by the way. Not like eating up those right sides. The Art, though, tearing up that back rear end. That's pretty because he's sliding it around a little bit. Got that spot away from him. What's the battle right here? Bentley. Oh, he got a penalty. Uh-oh. Man, that's going to hurt. Hensley back in 6th. Lloyd's right there with him. Go a little further on back. Got Hines here. There's Miller. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. We caught it late. Briggs and Racer X, man. Oh. Wow. So an incident right here on lap 4. Oh, and Chase Pierce loses the lead, spinning. And we need a replay feature, I'm gonna tell you. Every man takes the lead though. Chase spinning out, missing all the good stuff. Hensley up to 3rd. He's got Arc behind him. Lloyd right there with him. Go on. That's right. Greg. Going. Get a confirmation. Hines trying to move through the field slowly but surely. He's up to 7th. X unfortunately got caught up in that little bit of mayhem. Him with Briggs. All right, we got it. Cowan. All right, come back here. Help me out a little bit. All right, bad night so far for Briggs, but that's okay. He's got time to bounce back. Got Miller right there, man, in 10th. Dappler hanging on back at 11th there with Haterade, who spun earlier back in 12th. This season hasn't went like it ended last season. Ace, still right in 2nd. Got Pierce right now in 2nd. Hensley up there in 3rd. Art, man, right behind him. Lloyd, so that's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. They're all on the line right now. Appreciate everybody tuning in out there. It's a good one so far. If anybody closes in, you got Arc right now, along with Hensley. Liking it. 3rd place man, old Josh Arc, up there looking strong. Right behind him though. Battle's heating up a little bit back here, about 4th place spot. Lloyd must have took a pit stop. Good one so far. Oh, actually Floyd up to 4th. Oh, and he got to slow down. Somebody got one. Hensley did. Uh-oh. With the slow down speed there. Look at Donovan, man. Back up here moving through the field. He's just chopping and slicing and dicing. Remember Donovan last week? Now, he did have a stand-in driver. I got to give a shout-out to Tracy. He had a stand-in driver. Tracy motored that machine. To an awesome win last week. He hit the doubleheader. He had the Wednesday and the Thursday. We're gonna talk him up so much his head will blow up. He won't be able to get out of the store here tonight. Look at Donovan, showing why he's the racer, man. He's coming up the fifth already. Lloyd right there in fourth. Josh Art guy. Well, he is looking good. Got the new sponsor out here, folks. The City Electric Supply Machine. Up for fourth and fifth, though. Hines is slicing and dicing, trying to get a top three if he can. Remember, Pierce slipped a little bit. He's still 3.3 behind the Birdman, who has just been on top of it. The Waltz Radiator Machine. He wants to be the second driver to win 2 races in the season. Chase was the first one. Old Bird wants to be the second. Ark's hanging on right here to third, but he's got Donovan Hines closing in on his back door. About to knock it down. Donovan looking strong. He's closing that gap. Ark's looking. Boom. Look at Donovan. On the move. Takes third spot from the back to the front. They say cream rises to the top, and you're seeing it right now. Pit stops underway. Lap 7. Looks like they can go about 7 to 8 laps. Looks Cowan back up to third. See when the leader here, Chase, comes in. Like staying out sometimes a little later than others. Got to give a shout out to all our great sponsors out there coming on board here for the Stick Shifter Racing, Top Hat Comics, Ford G Series. We got Tedder Power equipment out here tonight, Waltz Radiators and Custom Exhaust, Shoto Japanese Steakhouse. We got Lanier Hardware, Second Main Bar. I know they're down there, man, having a good one. Perfect Blend Cafe, the Candy Factory, Army Navy Store, Fancy Pastry Shop, Full City Cider Works. We got Perryman Alignment, Top Hat Comics, Todd's Tire Service, City Electric here tonight. Folks, these are all local stores and businesses here in the Lexington, North Carolina area. So if you're in Lexington, North Carolina, come check out, man, this place here, Top Hat Comics. Get you some comics. Got some awesome sim racing going on. Got some models. Got those nice little hot toy style figurines. And then you got Rod here, man. You can talk to Rod too. He likes talking. Hines in second, Pierce on pit road. Looks like about 8 laps is the distance. Go. Maybe 9. Like Cowan's going to push it to 9. The only one yet. He wants to lead that lap. Rick's going to come back out here with a good lead. 3.3 for Birdman. Oh, he's yet to pit. Okay. So you might be able to go 10 laps then. Remember, we're looking at lap 20. Our competition caution. Just see the tire wear. Tire wear is not as bad as I thought it would be. You can see the right rear. Now, you're going to put a lot of stress on it because, you know, went out of the turns. Birdman. He's throwing down with a medium set of tires, it looks like. Birdman right now, he's got a 6-second lead over Pierce. Look at Pierce, he's got a lot better tires. But the question is, I don't think they're going to be able to make it to the stage. Briggs might. Not to see. Cowan. Birdman takes over second. Briggs right there in third. Kind of curious on how they made their pit stop. Cowan out front. All right. All right. They're talking to Rod, man, and you see right there in the far corner, the far left corner, you see where it says, shows the tires and everything else. If you see right there, it says RH, that means they're running hard tires. That's probably the reason why Briggs is able to stay out as long as he is. But Cowan is also doing the same strategy. Now, I did notice there, Briggs has got a little damage on the back. Not quite sure where he got that at. Showing a little bit of damage on the left rear. You see his fuel is going to give out before the tires. So he's on pit road, lap 10, 11. What this strategy will do with these two, I think what they're trying to do is take it to the actual stage caution. He's got to pit anyways. Takes so long to fill these cars up. No, Birdman's got to pit. Chase is going to have to pit. Cowan's out. Briggs is out. Might be the winning strategy of the race right here. I think what they just did right here might actually, if they're not too far back, let's just see. Cowan right now going him 38 seconds back, so it's going to be close at the end of this one. And how it separates on the second pit. To me, if I'm Birdman and chasing them, I think I go with the same strategy these guys are. I take it as close 9 or 10 as I can. And that way it takes you to the end. We only had to make one more pit stop after the stage. Remember, our stage is at lap 20. Go 10, they go to 30. If they could go to 30, I could take him, man, all the way to the 40. Cowan definitely went with a hard set of tires. So did he. Anybody else go with hards? No, medium. Medium. Haterade went with the hards, but he go a little slow down. Arc, medium. Medium. Okay, from what we saw on the first part, we saw Birdman pit, Chase pit, Hines pit. I'm thinking they're going to have to make another pit stop before the stage. We saw Cowan and Briggs take that thing to the limit in lap mark. But they also did it with hard set of tires. Everybody else on those mediums, I don't know if those tires will hold up. All the hards hold on way long. Got old Racer X right here, 8th place spot. Take that spot away, man, from Cowan. There is a big grip difference between mediums and hards, but the advantage between the two, we just saw it. We'll also have to look, because we weren't looking, they still had quite a bit of tires left, Cowan and Briggs. So when they make their pit stop this time, if they're going to go 10 laps anyways, is it beneficial for them to stay with the hards or just go mediums? I mean, because you ultimately want to, when you pit, have as little bit of fuel left as you can, almost on fume, and maybe the tires just almost wore out. And that way you're replacing both anyway. They had quite a bit, a little bit of tire left. Let's see how it plays out for him. Oh, Miller back here doing cupcake. Back here in tent. Fancy pastry machine looking good. Probably tastes good too. Haterade, second main bar machine. There's Tapler. Not needing anything from Army Navy this week though. Not too bad, back in 12. It's all Birdman up front though. Waltz radiators. Custom exhaust too, by the way. Custom. Walt's been around for like ever. I mean, as long as I've known it, Waltz has been here. Very good place to go. Man, get you set up, man, for some custom exhaust. Really good when it comes to AC stuff and all, radiators and whatnot, and other general mechanic stuff. There's Pierce, not needing any tether power equipment. But you know, springtime is coming upon us. Actually, it is spring, by the way. My bad, it's not coming, it's already here. Gotta start to get out there, weed eat your yard, mowed for the first time this season. Get out there and maybe have a, I don't know, flyer bed. Check out tether power and equipment, they'll get hooked up. Donovan got on his. Donovan's got Lanier's. There's another good one, see? We go from tether power equipment, Lanier's, so you go to Lanier's, get you some seeding, actually get you some stuff for the yard too. Either one, check them out. Lanier's been around here forever. And then Hensley, well, Hensley we know right now has got candy factory, so you can eat some candy while you're doing all your yard work. Got Josh Ark there eating down his back door. He's got the City Electric company. Fly, that is. Hensley. Go back here and seeing Haterade off the track just a little bit. Cowan right down, looking good up in 7th. Go back to this battle right here for about 4th, 5th. Getting interesting there, Josh Ark got those rumble strips. I was watching a little bit in practice. Notice one thing, this car gets very upset and loose when you get to those rumble strips. Does not like the curb. Even with those big set of slicks on it, it don't work. Lloyd moving in, about to make this a 3-car battle. Josh right there along with him. Up in the 5th. Hensley holding him off there in 4th. Pit stops. They're going for the 3 or 4 different pit stop strategy. Got to see here. In the field, you can see the tires. That right rear, that's going to be the worst here. See Pierce right now hating on the 2nd. That right rear. Right front too. Right rear. A lot of abuse. Birdman, he's not going to make it another 5 laps. Look at the difference between the hards here. Hards, look at that. They're on pit road. Looks like they're going 7 laps. Top guys on pit road right now. Here's Birdman. Hines comes on pit road. Got a little ways to go. Probably go a couple laps at least. Cowan. Top hat machine right there. Old Greg. Racer X. Chase comes out with the soft tires. What? He's only got to go 4 laps, so. Gonna see how much, man, soft tires get eaten up here. They are fast. Yeah. Calvin right there in 4th. X up in 5th. And this is what I was thinking too. This was kind of my I wasn't 100% sure, but when Birdman takes their pit stop, you can see they still had enough gap between Briggs and Cowan that they were able to still stay out front. So, and unless Briggs and them are just going to come down, seconds, 4 with Pierce, 5 there. Yeah. Be able to tell here in just a second. Look, a 9-second difference. We know what kind of strategy Calvin's on. Just they want to get back in front. So, I mean, if this was like the last pit stop, it's going to come down to whether or not Pierce and Birdman gets in front of those two right there, Cowan and Briggs, coming back out on the last pit stop. If Cowan and Briggs can get in front of them, yeah. Because they're all going to pit on lap 20. They'll go about 7-8 laps. Probably see Birdman come in. Then again, you might see Birdman take that thing all the way to lap 30. Pierce right now, he's on the soft tires. I'm trying to see whether or not he's making up ground here. Ran a 33. It's faster, ran 33 to 34. A second and a half quicker. Oh! X! I don't think Miller touched him. Gotta go back on the replay and watch it. I don't know, we caught it on the last end on that one, folks. We'd have to go back on the replay and look at that one. At the lap 18. Birdman still leading this one. Pierce right there in second. Oh, and he got to slow down. Wow, gained all that time. Gonna lose it. Cal went up to 3rd. Biggs there in 4th. Fuel damage right there on X. Because you got right front damage there, X. We can see it. Being in a little bit. Be hard to turn left with it. Oh, we got the toe all messed up. I don't know. We gotta go back on lap 17 and look at that one. I caught the tail end of it. Like Miller just went off the track. Oh. See. Hayrade back in 8. Floyd right there in, Hayrade 9th, Floyd in 8. Hensley holding strong in 7th. We got Art. We're in 6. Hines trying to move through the field. 5th. Briggs. Can do. They're in the 4th place spot. Gowan holding on the 3rd. Pierce. Hey, he used up those soft tires. Now to get a handful. Birdman just gonna walk away. Be coming around here, get a first stage in. Run tonight though. He's still trying to run him down. Pierce runs him down. Pierce is trying. 2.3. Birdman out front. Pierce is there. Do the motions here. Another lap, he might have got him. That right rear, it is gone. Right side there, Pierce. Those softs, they're history. Not gonna be able to catch him. That man right there, Birdman, gotta hold it together. There's the difference between soft. Still got half a tire left. He's got none. Right. Stage 1 done. Nice. All right, get here, single start. One of our first days. What's up, Ronnie? Go Miller. There's Miller. Absolutely. Thanks to all the sponsors, drivers. We're on our stage here tonight. Here we go. All right, green flag. We're back racing. What's gonna happen back here in the back? Turn one. Maybe some chaos. Birdman out front, chase there with him. Gowan. Oh no! Gowan's around. And that one right there. Whoa. Puts Tapler up to fourth. Heck yeah, look at him. Back right there, man, in our Hines. All right, Hensley. Oh, got a penalty for Tapler. Hensley right there. Look at Floyd going through the grass. 3 wide. Haterade right there with him with Arc. It gets wild on these restarts, folks. Oh, you fine, Ronnie? Man. Nah, Miller ain't took nobody out yet. Uh-oh, Tapler around. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? There's Miller. He's back here battling. Cowan right now. Fun on that first part. Floyd. X hanging on to 8. Haterades the 7th. Art. All Birdman out front with Pierce trying to run him down. Battle for the lead here, folks. Dudes are doing for it. Pierce takes the lead. He bulldozes past old Beard. Woo! Oh, look at Birdman. He's back on the back of Pierce, though. Aisha said, I'm going to be the first three-peater. Haterade. I guess Haterade had a slowdown or something happened. Greg thinks he's out there giving signals, man. Going left. Turn signals on, folks. Ronnie says the Birdman will take it back. Hey, Mike. Let's see. Cowan right now in 9th. I'm curious to see what the pit strategy is going to be now, because it was wild, man, on the part of the race. What are they going to do on the second part here? Car battle back here. Haterade, Cowan, Dappler. Next is Miller. Miller's a lap down, by the way. There's X. Floyd right in front of him. Floyd's been kind of quiet tonight, but he's slowly getting up through the field. Right there in 7th. But don't say much. I don't really hear him say much, but Josh there in 6th. Got Hensley up in the 5th. Diamond's had to move up from the back. Remember, because he won last week. Actually, it was Tracy that won for him. But he still had to start in the back. There in 4th. Got old Briggs up in the 3rd. Had a good bounce back here tonight. Birdman's trying everything he can with Pierce. Pierce out there sliding that thing around. Woo, hang on to it, Pierce. That's a pretty consistent laps. 135, 135, 136, 136. So he's a little off. See what Briggs has got. Oh, he did a 35, 37. Back to this pack back here, because man, they are on top of each other. Right here with Haterade, Lloyd, Cowan and company. And one of those guys make a mistake, they're going around each other. Hey, Racer X. Turn there. Well, you know, and that's something they're talking about in there. Guys running off the track. I haven't brought it up much. Brake fade is a thing that you feel in road racing. It is actually a very, very known thing that you have to combat against. Slow in, fast out. That's what we say on road racing. Get to back those turns up just a little bit. And Miller said, oh, Miller can, Ronnie says, walk right there, says, Miller can rub somebody's leg and move up the pack. Yeah, there you go, like a genie. Bottom. But brake fade is something that a lot of road racers experience. Basically what it is, you know, pads get hot. You have to mash down a little harder to make the car stop, but you also have to end up backing up the turn a lot more. That's how you combat that. That's the only way you can, because you can't just keep driving in a turn. It's not going to stop. Strategy thing, you know, road racing comes about. It's more of a gentleman style sport. And I hate it, Ray says, look at that. I'm gone. Woo. Gone. Can't go into the turn hard. But you're a lot when it comes to, you know, road racing is a lot different than the oval style stuff. You have to race the track more than you do the guy around you. And to be a person that watches road racing, you really got to appreciate the art of hitting your turns. And man, Birdman with a huge penalty. Boy, that's a killer. Wow. Yeah. Which Briggs up to second. Hines back there in 4th. Hensley hanging on to it. There's Art back in 6th. Floyd, good run tonight there in 7th. X. Curious on when these guys are going to make their pit stops now. Calvin still flashing his blinker. Haterade up and down tonight. There's old Tapler on the 11th. Miller lap down. He's back in 12th. Really is no way to get a lap back here. Unless you were able to get it back somehow under the competition caution, but there's really just no way to do that. Kind of get a lap down here. Yeah, Ronnie. Miller must have rubbed Ray's leg. Yeah. Pierce right now showing you how it's done out front. Trying to be the first three-peater here. Got a 4-second lead for that man Briggs. And it looks like they're going to take the strategy of 10 laps this time. Briggs right behind him. Well, Birdman off the pace, huge. Top 3 guys. Been a good season so far. What y'all think? Enjoyed it. Right back here, folks. I'm back. Yeah, let's hope we got some pit stops here. We got Beard on, Birdman on pit road, Hensley on pit road, Ark there, Floyd. Pierce still got that lead out front. I think he's taking the 10-lap strategy. It looks like these two guys are taking a hair, man, on the first and second. Yeah, right now looking strong. Briggs right there. Yeah. Let's see. Top 3 yet to make a pit stop. There you go. Chase on pit road. Briggs on pit road. Hines gonna come with him. Calvin. They went 9. Put helium in them. Yeah, they went 9 laps, which we know they can go 10. Right on 10. I'll be close. Hey, Brianna, how you doing? Let's go, Cowan. Yeah, I mean, he's doing good. And I gotta look here. Now, obviously, Pierce and them are gonna probably want to look at. They've got to go to strategy. I mean, Cowan still has to pit. But does Pierce and Briggs and them have to pit again? That's going to be the question. I mean, I'll say that you're the wife out there, right? And I hope I said it right. Brianna? Having up and down night. He's actually had a pretty good one. He got caught up in a little mess there on the restart, but nothing, he hadn't bounced back. Still got his blinker on though, throwing everybody off. I know he's got to make a pit stop. My question on it is going to be whether or not he's going to be able to, if Pierce and him has to make one, they're not going to put full fuel in. And is he going to be able to be, leapfrog them? I think chasing him might be okay. Got to go roughly, they got to go at least 10.5 laps. Got a 5-second lead now over Birdman. Got a 3 over Briggs. Yeah, Walker. Top hat car got his blinker on. Yep. Blinking at everybody. Look at him. Turning left all the time. He thinks he's at last week's race. Got a hard set of tires. He's staying with that strategy. I don't think it worked out really well last time. Right here, fuel-wise, got a penalty right there. I think Pierce and them's okay. I think they're going to make it all the way. You see right there at the bottom where it's blinking fuel? Still making laps. He's made 11 laps. Penalty's a crusher. Yeah, so I think Pierce and them's okay fuel. It's gonna matter whether or not old Pierce man makes a mistake. Birdman right there. Bird, Briggs. AC Cowan on pit road. Briggs, Hines. Yeah, I think Pierce going to have to make a mistake in order for Birdman to catch him. There's Hensley. Josh Ark having a pretty good one tonight. Racer X. In the 8th place, we got Floyd. Holding strong back there in 9th. Trying to run down Menno X. See that spot. We'll watch this one a second here. Be able to close that gap. Only takes one little slip and a turn. Right by him. Might need a little more high test fuel. Floyd right now. They trying to close down Racer X right now, which is Josh Manis. The Imperium alignment machine. 8 and up and down night there in the second main and bar. Cowan now back out after his pit stop. Medium's on. Tapler back on 11th. There's Miller. a lap down. Ain't 12. The man right there though, Pierce. I think it's his to lose. He's got a 9-second lead. And a 34. And a 36. 36. He's flying. He has found something in that car. Go-go juice. And it's gone. All Pierce out front. You know they wrote the stick shift in this, but paddles work better. Well, and I do believe this. You can see right there they are doing in this car shifting, but I believe in a lot of the newer GT40s, this is based on an older version, I think, but on the newer style GT3, I think a lot of it is paddle shifted. How long you gotta be off the track? Now that part I don't know, Ronnie. Before you get a penalty, I have no clue. Thresholds are different track to track, but yeah, you can see right here, yeah, they are shifting in this car because this is an older setup to the GT40. The newer one, I believe, is all either sequential or it's paddle shifted. So, and pretty much all GT3 cars, I think, now are paddle shifted. I mean, even in NASCAR, it's sequential shift now. There is no more H pattern, even in NASCAR. So, you've got to take it back to an old spec to get your H pattern back. A lot of the H pattern stuff has went away in racing. It's either sequential or paddle, just because due to the transmissions that they run. They are what they consider sometimes it has a clutch, but it's kind of a clutchless style where you only have to match the clutch in to get it going. From that point on, you really don't have to match the clutch in anymore. So it's like and even that's like that in NASCAR. So I can use NASCAR to turn because everybody's like, well, that's just a road race. They're built like that. But even in NASCAR, it's the same way. Yes, they have a clutch, but it's not clutch for each gear like it used to be. And even when H pattern is still in that way, they still would bang it in the gear. So a lot has changed. Technology's changed over the years with the cars. But as you can see right here, this is more of an older style GT40. Not way back in the 60s or 50s style, 60s style. But before I think they went, I think the newer one is more sequential, I believe. I'd have to do a little more research, but I know most all GT3 cars in real life are paddle shifted or sequential. You wouldn't use an H pattern. You really wouldn't use an H pattern with this kind of much horsepower and in this kind of racing anyway. So it's just hey, that's why we call it stick shifter racing here at Top Hat. It's a gimmick and it makes it interesting and different. It really does. Puts a little more skill on the driver to do through it. Is it one-to-one more realistic to what a car? Because No, unless they're running a car that actually has an H pattern in it. Like last season, for instance, all those are GT3 cars. They wouldn't had. They would probably had paddles in them. To me, if I'm at home racing, I'm gonna use paddles. There's no way I'm using a stick. I would think you would be quicker. I think you would be quicker. I think you would. Again, it comes down to the skill too. It's a skill thing. Hope that answers your question. As far as the penalty question, that depends on the threshold of the track. I'm gonna say right here with Birdman, I'm gonna say if you go past the orange, the yellow ones, you're probably gonna get a penalty. If he goes way past that yellow, I'm gonna say that's gonna be the runoff with the track. I'm gonna say that is, but every track has a threshold to it. Some are tighter than others. Some you can't even hardly get halfway across the rumble strip and you're gonna get a slow down. And then some, like, well, for instance, Watkins Glen, turn 1, go clear across on the outside of that thing and be okay. So, all about that threshold. It's interesting. I do love the tech of cars that has evolved in racing over the years, as we're watching right now. And here's on pit road. I didn't think he was going to make a pit stop. So, the thing about it is here, he's not going to have to fill this thing up, though. Maybe halfway on fuel. That's another thing, fuel-wise. The fuel cell on these cars are way different. Yeah, he went half fuel. That's what I thought he was going to do. And he put softs on. Worked out good last time for him. The fuel cell in these cars and how they're gravity fed does not push the fuel in as fast as, let's say, what it does with a tank with a NASCAR. Because it takes so much longer to fuel one of these cars. That's the same thing with GT3, IndyCar, thing like that. It's just the fuel delivery system is so slower. NASCAR, I think it's a more of a, I don't know the technical side of it, but I know that it's more gravity style fed and it's faster delivery. Right now you can see it's going to be interesting because Pierce, and I'm wondering if Birdman pits, he's still got a quarter left. Now Pierce is going to use those soft tires to his advantage. Try to run these guys down. He's got an 11-second lead to run the leader down, 7 seconds to run Hines down. All right, they're on it. I thought he would stay out, but guess not. So now you got to go back to it. It's just going to come down to Chase making a mistake now. I thought Birdman would try to stay out because you saw earlier Cowan staying out 11 laps. Remember, they would have had to go. Birdman goes with softs also, but so does Hines. I just don't think there's enough time. They're going to be too far behind. Pierce going to have to make a mistake. And it looks like what I'm seeing Pierce do is he's taking it easy. That's what he's got an 18-second lead. He does not have to push that car. 18-second lead, 2 laps to go. It's like an eternity. Now, road racing, don't get me wrong, 18 seconds is a lot of time. It would take about 2 turns for him to make a huge mistake here for them to catch him. So, Pierce is going to have to make a fundamentally bad mistake at this point. It could be our first three-peat winner here. And Birdman's just going to run out of time. Briggs right there up in the third. Hines there in fifth. Got Cowan up in the fourth. You know those two are going the distance. I thought they had the pit strategy. I don't know how these pit strategies come about. Crazy. We'll see where Miller's at. He's flying high back here. Battling out with Tapler a little bit as Tapler goes off the track. Come on back on the track, Tap. Oh, he spun around a little bit. Unfortunate. Back in 10th. The leader coming up on him. Aerate. Oh, penalty. Man. Miller's there. It's all Pierce, though. Got that 19-second lead. All tires, well, they just get eat up. I think he'll be all right. Pierce goes around. Final lap. Time. Chase Pierce. He slides her. Woo! Yeah. Pit strategy, man. And that's what it's come down the last couple races. Pit strategy. Guys. Been pit strategy style race. Pierce was on it tonight. Nothing the Birdman can do. Running about identical. Just to, you know, unless Pierce just, you know, dies on the track. Strong run by him tonight, though. Keeps this up, he'll be the first three-peat winner here. Got plenty of fuel to make it. Couple more turns. All Chase Pierce. Oh, Birdman got a penalty. That's a killer. Now the final couple turns. Here comes Chase. Gonna be the first three-time winner in the series for the season. Chase Pierce brings it in victory lane. Birdman gonna be able to hold on to it with that penalty he's got. Briggs gonna be able to get him. A 7-second gap. Now Birdman's gonna hang on to second. Briggs right now it's got Hines. Hines gonna be able to get it. They battling it out. Look at Hines come on the inside. To the line. Are you kidding me? Hines stole it from Briggs. Wait a minute. No, he didn't. Oh! Wow, the penalty caught him back, gave it right back to him. Boy, I thought that was gonna be... Hey, he gave it all, though. That was a race for third, but Briggs hangs on to third. Man, what a finish. Woo! He got a penalty, folks. That's what happened to him. That's why I put him back to fourth. But man, what a dive. What a try. What a try. Right. Get a word with Pierce in here. All right, folks, we got Chase here, man. I tell you what, the first three-peat winner here of the season. Got out front. I noticed the strategy with the soft tires, but if there'd have been maybe another couple laps, do you think that strategy would have held up?
Oh no, if there was a few more laps, we'd have had to change out. I mean, I did before the competition caution. 4 laps was about 4.5. So about halfway through that 4th lap on the first competition caution, there wouldn't turn with the right front. It wouldn't about ready to spin out with the right rear.
Hey, worked out, got you the win, got you put you in victory lane, man. 3 times so far this season. Got anybody you want to thank?
Greg's front-end frame shop, Velocity, Header Farm Equipment Shop, Bark Buddy.
Absolutely. There you go, folks, man. Pierce, man, bringing it home tonight, man, and a good one. Folks, hope you enjoyed it. Gonna leave here tonight in this one. Pierce bringing it home for 3 times. But that man here for the Stick Shifter Racing. For myself and everyone, have a good night.